Alright, so what I've been trying to do is trying to find the best load for this particular bullet. It's a Speer 180 grain soft point boat tail in 308. As I'm looking for a heavier bullet for bear hunting this spring. I was kind of hoping for a flat base, maybe partition, but my sporting goods store did not have either, so I picked up this one and trying to work with it. I have Reloder 17. Found some decent loads in Alliant manual, and been trying to establish something in this cartridge. So what I've done, basically shot several groups starting with 44 grain of Reloder 17 all the way up to 48.5, almost maximum. And I was just not having any luck. The groups were just all over the place. I've tried it 3 times. I went on several occasions, and sometimes I thought maybe it's the weather, other times thought it was me, and just not happy with any of the groups. And finally I narrowed it down to 2 loads that seemed to have worked last time, and it was 46.6 grains and 46.9 grains. The groups that I got were very similar in shape. It was a good pattern, about 1.25 inches, and still I wasn't quite happy with 1.25 inches. I was trying to get a better group than that. Maybe that's the best that my rifle and this combination of bullet and powder can deliver, but what the heck, I thought maybe I'll try and aim for something a little bit tighter. And this is my last try. So here, I think this group is my best. You can see one and 1/16. Well, let's call it an inch. An inch is MOA at 100 yards. Should be acceptable for a hunting round. That's perfectly fine by all standards. I was hoping for something better, as I got half MOA groups with 165 grain interlock. I got excellent group, pretty much the same half inch group, 3/8 with 168 AMAX, and this bullet just is not doing that great in my rifle. I think I've done all I'm willing to do, and since I've shot probably half the box developing this load, I'm gonna load the rest of it, and use it in the next few seasons. But overall, I'm not super happy with accuracy of this load. One more thing I can show you is that I have recovered a jacket from a flyer shot that I did. And so here's the jacket. It's completely lost its core. It's kind of cool to see it's all the way down into that boat tail. And normally I would say, well, that's pretty crappy performance, but this particular bullet, I shot it very low. I didn't adjust my scope. I just allow it to fall where it may, so I don't have to adjust for every single load, and I just see what happens aiming at the same point. And this shot too low. It went through crest of a log that was placed below my target, and went through about 9 inches approximately an inch deep at the deepest point. Came out and did not change its path. It ripped right through it and went into the target and came out the other side. My target was mounted on 3/4 inch plywood, so I would think that it would be equivalent to at least a femur and a rib cage. So if that had happened to an animal, I think, needless to say, it would, that bullet would have done its job. And I think for how soft it is and how quickly it opens up, that's pretty much exactly what I'm looking for in a bear hunting round. And that's a good bullet. Unfortunately, not as tight as I hoped, but we'll see how it performs in the actual hunting situation. So here's the record of this particular combination. So there's my powder and bullet weight, 46.75 grain. My average velocity was 2524, 2524 feet per second. That's perfectly acceptable for this bullet weight in this caliber. Standard deviation is 21.6. A little high. I was hoping to get it into single digits, but it just wasn't happening. And a little picture of my best group for my record. Overall, I think I'd like to find a better performing combination of powder and bullet and heavier weight for my rifle, but it'll have to do. I'll go spring bear hunting for black bear, and I wanted to have a 180 that's heavy but soft, and this bullet answers my needs other than maybe the accuracy. I mean, MOA is perfectly acceptable for hunting round. There's nothing wrong with that. Personally, I just wanted to see it performing better, and most my other bullets do very well. 165 is almost a one hole. 168 AMAX is a tight clover. So I was expecting more from this bullet, but it is what it is. We'll try something different, maybe a partition next time. So this was a good exercise, and I'm really happy with this app that Caldwell had put together for their chronograph. It's a great record keeper. I think overall this was a useful exercise. So basically this is it. I'm looking forward to shooting it this spring, and we'll see how it does in the field. Thank you for watching. Until next time.